All right, guys, it's Wesley here, back in a brand new 2024 Tacoma. This is not the same Tacoma from our previous video. This truck that we're in currently is a very, very basic stripped down SR package. It is a two-wheel drive. It is still a turbocharged 2.4 liter four-cylinder. However, this one is the lesser output 230 horsepower. Kind of comparing this one to the basic SR5 we were in the other day, very similar, almost identical. The only things I noticed that might be different are really nothing. I can't remember if that one had this dual zone climate control or not. Does have, like I said, all black interior, mostly plastic. Very nice looking truck. Still has all your lane departure, your adaptive cruise control, of course your pre-collision system, and so forth. This one does still have the adjustable headlights over here, I noticed. No blind spot monitoring. Even for the basic screen layout up here, it's, of course the sun's really killing it, but digital screen in the middle, digital cluster. Very nice layout. Push button start is still standard. Easy entry where you can put your hand in the door handle, it'll unlock for you. It's standard. Let's take this thing for a spin real quick. I'm going to try to be very safe with my phone and everything, but if y'all have any questions, let me know. Definitely sounds like a four-cylinder, because it is. Doesn't feel nearly as weak just from the get-go as the previous generation outgoing 2.7 naturally aspirated four-cylinder. This one does have the, what is this, the 8-speed automatic transmission. Yes, sir. We're gonna whip out here pretty quick. This is the standard output. Oh yeah, heck yeah. I was just barely giving, maybe quarter throttle. Super peppy, super responsive, exactly what I'd expect from a turbocharged four-cylinder. First impressions, much better than I expected. Quiet cabin, other than the four-cylinder buzz. You can hear the faintest, slightest amount of turbo whistle if you give it a little throttle. I like that sound. Some people may not care for it. Sounds good. Doesn't sound bad. Very nice stiff steering. I know that was a big thing on the previous generation. They had that nice stiff feel to the steering wheel because it was the non-power assisted, old school rack and pinion. This one is electronically power assisted. Still feels nice and heavy. No problems there. No complaints. I'm gonna take an exit here. All this is, guys, I just wanted to give you a first look. I know there are plenty of videos on these trucks already with the fast lane and all those guys, but I want a real world experience from someone who's not paid to give you basically advertising on the truck. I want to give you my actual thoughts. Now, obviously keep in mind I am a Toyota salesman. I do love my Toyotas, but I'm also very critical of every vehicle that rolls in. Shift's really nice. Doesn't have that clunky stuttering shift like the older 6-speeds had. They've definitely lined that out. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna get run over when I pull out on the interstate now. Actually very impressed. If this is the lowest power output option, I see no reason why anybody would need anything more other than definitely wanting to opt for a four-wheel drive. Unfortunately, you can't get this output with the four-wheel drive. You do have to jump up to the 270 horse output, which I guess is not unfortunate. It is a little more expensive. One thing I will say, I'm pretty sure these are the same motor. I need to do a little more research on this, but I'm almost certain these are the same exact setups, just different tuning. So I'm sure that there will be some aftermarket tuners who are jumping all over these things. The ride is going to be in my opinion, very similar to the previous generation. It's a small truck. You feel kind of a little jittery feeling going over all the little ripples in the road, but golly, it's a really good ride. I'm really impressed. I've always been impressed with the way the Toyotas, the Tacomas handle throwing it around a corner. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of turbo whistle. These things would be really cool with a tune and maybe an exhaust and maybe an intake of some sort. I think so. I think it'd be a really cool rig. All right, completing the loop now. Not the nicest sounding motor in the world, but it gets up and goes. I'm extremely impressed. I think that these guys hit a home run with these trucks. Tell me what you think. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day. Take it easy.